Why have they done this? Well camping in the UK, it's becoming impossible. Hey everyone, we're here at Volkswagen Oldham, and you know what guys, this video is going to be very different to the videos that we've done before. What we're doing is, we're borrowing a Volkswagen Transporter. So, we're home now. What's going on? So guys, for the next week or so, this Volkswagen Transporter, this is going to be our home, because what we're doing is we are going to go back to basics and we are going to get lots of gear, take it with us, and basically take all the basic essentials that we've got, and we're going to go and travelling. Now what we're doing is we're going to be going doing a well camping, and we've not been to this well camping spot for such a long time, and one of the main aims of this video is we want to see, can you have the van life experience without having like a big camp van with all the fancy gear, and basically a camp van that's been converted that costs a lot of money. So for now, let's get everything in and let's get on the road. So what we've got here is, when we used to have a Volkswagen Transporter T5, we bought a mattress topper. Now we've kept this mattress topper and we've used it like in one of our bedrooms, and what we've done is we've took this off, and all we're going to do as a base, we're going to use this to sleep on.
I'm doing all the manual labour.
So what we've done here, we've got our mattress top, we've put a sheet on here and then a sheet just underneath, and then now we're just putting the duvet on. Now the thing is, like I said, we're going back to basics here. There's no insulation in the van. This van is not equipped to be a camp van, but like I said, we want to see, can you have the camp van experience without having to go out and get everything done? So we're just looking for this well camp that we're going to be doing tonight, and we've got the duvet, we've got some blankets and things. I think we should maybe take the sleeping bags as well. It's better to have the sleeping bags than not have them. So, where are they?
Upstairs.
Okay,
in the cupboard,
I'll find them, I'll find them.
Bottom. So to save some space, we need to take these out and make it the bed so it's ready.
Now whilst Brooke's getting that ready, we've got our like mini chairs, you know, like folding chairs, so you know, these can come with us. Again, you don't need like the big fancy chairs or anything, it's enough for us. And the good thing is as well, just if you look just under there, the new Volkswagen Transporter, it's got this hatch here where obviously, you know, that moves up and down. This is going to be perfect for storing things like our chairs. And the next thing that we're going to be putting in while Brooke's getting everything ready is we're taking a power station with us. Oh, they fit perfectly. Yes, that's cool. That, and do you know what, there's still some room in here. We're going to be able to get some things on. We'll put the cooker in there. In fact, I've got the cooker here, just wait, stay there. The cooker will fit nice and snug in there.
I quite like that nifty little spot there.
Do you know what, I'm really impressed with that. That is cool. Go on, Volkswagen Transporter. So another thing that we've got is we've got like a small table, so when we do some cooking and things, you know, when we're out in the wild, you know, we've got a little table. So, and this again will fit just in there, so fantastic. We're just putting a blanket on the front seats because we're obviously taking Thor with us, so we're getting there, it's looking cozy in there. And I will do, but one thing I'll say, it's like, you know, so this is like a double like mattress topper. We've still got like a lot of room here. Obviously we're going to take some storage boxes and obviously tie them in. Yeah, we've got a couple of storage boxes there already. Yeah, there's still some storage in there.
Bags will fit down there.
Yeah. Do you know what? You could get a Volkswagen Transporter like this. I think if we was going to do something like this, I'd get a diesel heater fitted.
Yeah.
So that you've got like heating. And then something like this set up, because when we had our T5, this is how we used to do it. We had a diesel heater after a few years of having the van, but you know what, like getting all this ready, it just reminds me that you don't need all the fancy gear.
I'd probably make a wooden frame just to bring the bed up a bit higher, so you've
got storage underneath. Yeah, if that's something we was going to like
if you
do.
wanted to bring like bigger chairs or bigger tables, and you can just slot them underneath.
Right, let's go and get Thor.
There's your bed. What do you think?
Oh! I think Thor likes it in here, he's brought his toy in with him. Yeah! Right, is this going to be home for the next couple of days, Thor? We're going well camping. Do you know what? It feels comfy. There's, You know,
Yeah,
this
and
is what we used to
there's
sleep
plenty
on.
of things there to keep us warm, and
Yeah.
I've got one extra blanket there just in case I get cold.
And to be honest, we'll probably take extra blankets. It's better to have too many than too little, isn't it?
We're not finished.
Isn't it?
We're not finished. We're going to get the fairy lights and make it all twinkly.
Yeah, and what we're going to do now is we're just going to get our clothes, and like toiletries and essentials and things, and we're not taking the fridge or anything with us, but we do have like a cool bag, and because we're only going to be doing a couple of days, you know, a
We'll
cool
just go
bag will be,
shopping each day if we
you know,
need practice.
so, right, oh guys, so excited, it's been such a long time. Are you excited? Are you excited? So we've got some torches and like, you know, head torches and things that we've taken with us, and what we've done as well, we've got a camping light that we can use, because obviously at night time it's going to be dark in here because obviously there's no lighting that we can use, and we've got a fan in case it gets a bit warm, so we're going to put them in. What we're doing now is we're just basically going to put our clothes in, and you know what, we'll go to a supermarket or something and then off we go.
So this Volkswagen Transporter 2025 plate is pretty nice. I mean, I've been having a look around it, and look, I got so excited because you get one glove box there and another one down here. But then that's not even the best bit. So obviously you've got all these little cup holders here, but then I was like, what's this? So I decided to have an open, and oh,
Extra
look
cup
at
holder.
that.
Extra
Oh.
cup holder.
You can't have enough cup holders. Woo!
I know, we got really excited when we picked our van up and it had all the cup holders, but yeah.
I have to say as well, the seats are quite comfy in this actually.
It's really roomy in here. This is the first time that I've drove one of these. We have had a look at one of these vans before. I like all the digital display, you know, there's different functions and everything. I like the stereo. I did mention in another video before when we looked at these, I like the way that this screen, it sort of like angles towards you, so you know, it just gives like a nice cockpit feel, you know, it's a nice drive. Very comfortable, very smooth. This is a 6-speed manual, 2-litre diesel, and like Brooke said, you know, it's quite nice in here. It's quite a comfortable place to be.
The one thing that I'd find like unusual is this.
Yes, the electronic handbrake. If you're not used to electronic handbrake, you're always going to be doing that thing where you come to traffic lights and you go for it. It's a bit like if you have an automatic and you know you used to have a manual or something, you know, it's that kind of like you're used to doing it a certain way. So.
And you don't have to actually put the key in this either, do you?
No, it's a push. It's a push engine start, so it's like a keyless entry. So, but yeah, do you know what?
I like it.
It's a very nice drive. Very
And I
comfortable.
think
It's very car-like.
Wee Man likes it as well.
Yeah. So we're going to be using this van for a week, and what I'm going to do is, you know, over the period of like, you know, different videos that we do, because we're going to be doing different things, I'm going to like give you updates like on all the features and everything, and sort of like an update of like, you know, what it's like to live with and what it's like to drive. And like I said, we're using the van for the purpose of, obviously, you know, we're going like well camping and things. Here now, this isn't actually where we are well camping tonight. This is a car park, because what we're going to do, we're going to take Thor for a quick walk. And where are we, Brooke?
Goit Valley.
Brooke
Goit Hall.
Valley. Now,
And the reason why we're not staying here tonight is because of that big sign right
ah, do you know what? That sign was not there before, the no overnight camping, and big red light, and big red writing there. That wasn't there before, but interesting. So for those that have been with us for a long time, you'll know that when we started our van life journey, Goit Valley was one of the places where we did one of our first well camps. In fact, it's where we did our very first well camp, and you know what? We really enjoyed it, and such an amazing area to be able to come and do something like this. And what we're doing now is just going for a little walk. There's some waterfalls down there and things, and then I think we're going to get some food cooked. What's your impressions of that Volkswagen Transporter?
I like it. The seats are actually really comfy, which surprised me, especially like coming back from the the T5 we had originally.
Yeah, well, I mean, the original T5 that we had, you did say the seats weren't that comfortable, but in comparison, obviously.
Yeah, these are actually very comfortable.
It seems like there's more room as well. I mean,
Yeah, it does seem bigger.
I think this newer transporters, I think they are slightly bigger, longer, you know, than like the one that we had. So.
Yeah. There's also a sign there now.
Well. Well, this isn't what it was like the last time I was here. The last time we came here, you'd come here and all this car park here, you was able to camp, but obviously you can see they've got these boulders here. Big sign down there says Forestry England, no overnight camping. Like I said, last time we came here, we drove in here, and we wild camped here where this car park was, and there's another car park down there that you could camp in as well. I tell you what, wild camping in the UK, it's becoming impossible. Why have they done this? The thing is, it's not like here it's like a busy sort of like tourist area or something, or it's not like it's in a town or something. It's in the middle of nowhere, and like they've dug all the ground up and everything, blocked all the car park off, dug all this out for whatever reason. I mean, crazy. I don't know what to say. And then, yeah, this sign, and it's, you know, it wasn't that long ago that we came here, and then over here, sign there, no overnight camping. This has been a car park for years, and like over here was like parking as well. I'll show you. You know, you had parking like over here, and obviously they've put all these here to block it off. I mean, what is it that this country has got against like overnight parking? Because it says there no overnight camping. In fact, do you know what? It doesn't even say overnight parking. It says no overnight camping. For the overnight camp, they're being targeted in a way. Like, why? What's the problem? What is the problem with people like being able to come out and like stay overnight? Because as we've said before, most van lifers, you know, they leave no trace. And you know what? Other van lifers like ourselves, when they come along, if somebody has left a trace, they've been here, they tidy up anyway. I've never been here before because we've been here so many times and like seen it where it's like really messy and dirty and like things, because, you know, people like ourselves, we do come along and, you know, we tidy up after like the people that ruin it for others. So do you know what? I know I'm having a bit of a like a here, but you know what? I was really looking forward to like coming here. Do you know what I mean? Well, Brooke, we're not well camping here tonight. It's crazy. It doesn't make sense. Like, what's happening in this country where like overnight camping or overnight staying and things is becoming such a big deal that you know, they have to do things like this. Do you know what? The only area where, you know, like in this country that like we've seen so far that like welcomes overnight stays and things, a lot of areas that like, you know, they accommodate it and they welcome it, because some of the car parks you can overnight stay, it tells you can overnight stay, you know, some like areas like you can put like donations in and things. It's Scotland. Scotland's the only area at the moment that we find that like it welcomes van life.
Should we go?
What do you mean?
Should we go to Scotland now?
Are you kidding?
No.
Well, drive to Scotland instead of and do a couple of nights well camping in Scotland.
Let's do it.
Should we do a mad one?
Yeah.
Do you know what? We're going to Scotland instead.